Hey YouTube, what's up? Just want to make a quick video, just kind of documenting all the equipment that I got on the bike, and all the gear we're going to be taking with us to the trip, to the Blue Ridge Parkway next week on Sunday. We'll be leaving fairly early on Sunday. This is our baby. Just went to the store, the cycle store, so she's a little dusty. Kind of went on the back roads a little bit. Pick up Leanne a pair of pants like that I have on, and I'll show you guys all the apparel that we're taking, all the gear, batteries, all that kind of good stuff. This is the bike 2000 Goldwing SE 25th anniversary edition. Had it about 6 months, I think, and we've put roughly 4,000 miles on it in about 6 months. So put a couple miles on it. Again, you'll have to forgive me, it's a little bit dirty. I'm going to be cleaning her up sometime before we leave. So just to go over some things that I have personally put on the bike after since I bought it. I think the biggest thing that I personally put on, I think, as far as convenience and whatnot, is this little USB. Hopefully you'll be able to see it in there. It's a 3-port USB hub. It's got 2 USB and then a USB-C plug. It's lit up right now, or actually now it's lit up. I guess I turned it off after I got done with my ride. But it's got a switch on the side of it, so I don't think that little LED light that's going to be lighting that up would really hurt the battery too much. Maybe after a long period of sitting there, but you can turn it on and turn it off. It just runs down to the battery. And I just took this compartment, this plastic piece out, which is super simple, a couple of screws, and drilled a hole in the back side there and stuck it in there. So that's number one. That's really the first thing that I did on the bike, and that was mainly for, sorry, the sunlight is coming right in on top of the bike here, and that was really to power my phone, which was the second thing that I did, was buy a mount. I know a lot of people have a lot of different opinions on different kinds of mount situations and what works, and some work, some don't. I have found this mount to be absolutely amazing. It's by Mob Armor, M-O-B Armor, and it's a magnetic / sticky system. So I can take that off, and this is just stuck on here, and then there's a really heavy-duty metal plate, and this is the piece that fits between, and there's basically the same thing on the back of my phone. So you can tell I've clicked it on there a couple of times already, but yeah, it just super strong magnet, and you have to be careful when you stick this thing on here, because man, it is pretty strong, so you don't want to get your fingers stuck in there between it. And I'll just take my phone and just smack it on there, and it's never come off. Once it's on there, it is on there. These are aftermarket as well, but the previous owner had put these on. The only other thing I really did, because the GL1500s up to 2000, which was the last year they made, came with a tape deck. I see a lot of people, they talk about how they put in these really big expensive sound systems and running Bluetooth connectors and really doing a lot of stuff to the radio and whatnot. And I don't really understand why anybody would go through all that trouble because I just found this little tape deck cassette adapter, Bluetooth adapter, and you just stick it in the tape deck. It's Bluetooth. You connect it up to your phone, whatever you want, iPod, whatever Bluetooth device you want to play through, and you just stick it in there, and that's it. There's no extra wires, yeah, this is a simple solution, and I think I paid maybe 15 bucks for that off Amazon. So I really I didn't see another reason why I would pay any extra money to put in another kind of system. The only other thing that I've put on just recently into the bike was oh, it was on the other side. It's for our heated gear, a hot wired system. You can see this little cable here. That plugs into my jacket, and this is the cable for Leanne. Plugs into her jacket, and it's just two 12-volt harnesses that go down to the battery. And yeah, these things are part of the CB system that we don't use. I did put on these passenger. The person that I bought it from had them sitting around and didn't use them, but he had them, so of course I wanted to put them on there. Yeah, other than that, I haven't done anything else to the bike. It's so far, like I said, we've rode it quite a bit, and it's been absolutely perfect. I've changed the oil on it, check the fluids, make sure the fluids are all topped off. Tires are really good. I think the tires are good till, well, year-wise, I think they hit the 5-year mark in 25 and 26. Treads really good on it. The previous owner didn't really ride it aggressively or anything like that, so and neither do I. So so yeah, that's basically not a lot of modifications to the bike. However, oh, this is interesting. 1 second. So one of the things I wanted to do before we go on our trip was to change out the light bulbs in the headlight assembly to LED bulbs. I'm pretty sure the bulbs that are in there are from the factory, probably 20 years old. So I mean, they do the job. We don't really ride around at night, but just in case we do happen to ride when it's a little bit later in the evening, wanted to make sure the bulbs were good. So got on the Amazons, and you know, Amazon has the thing where you put in your vehicle and it'll tell you what parts fit exactly. Found some LED bulbs here, Auxito. They're H4 bulbs, which is a very standard bulb. Come to find out that this bulb fits all the 1500 GL bikes from when they started making them, I think in 85, 88, all the way up to the last 3 years that they made them, which was 98, 99, and 2000, which is when Honda decided to change the little flanges that the bulbs sit into to a very proprietary Honda only. So they only wanted you to buy Honda light bulbs, and so I bought these. These don't fit. However, doing a little bit more research, found that you can get just buy a little flange adapter for like 12 bucks off of eBay. So I already took the whole entire front assembly off, the chrome part there, took the headlight out, which did give me a chance to adjust the windscreen about 2 inches higher, which helpful. So hopefully when the little flanges come in, I'll be able to pop them in, and hopefully they'll get here before we head out on Sunday. So what I'll do now is I'll get all our gear together, and I'll show you a picture of me in my all my riding gear, and Leanne's is pretty much the exact same. We just have to get her the same kind of pants that I have, although she will actually have heated pants. forgot to show you where I'll be mounting the Insta360 camera. So I've got a mount back here. So we don't use the antennas on here. So we've had those off from day one. This is the motorcycle mount bracket that comes with the motorcycle kit from Insta360, and it is just, yeah, it's just tightened on there really good. As you can see, I mean, if you really push on it, it'll move, but yeah, normal driving around, normal bumps, all that kind of stuff, it's not going to move around. So that'll give us the shot basically from about right here. Obviously the angle will be different, and it's a 360, so we'll be able to get those cool shots kind of looking down on us. And the other mount that I have up here is up on the windshield, and yeah, it's just using this sticky stuff, and yeah, it's on there. It's not going anywhere. And this is metal as well, so it's not like a piece of plastic or something. And it's probably actually more, as far as the actual mount, it's probably more stable than the back one back there. So, but that's where the Insta360 will be mounted on our trip as well. Could probably mount the GoPro there as well. I could mount it up here, have the 360 back there in the back. Yeah, options are limitless. So yeah, okay, let me show you the gear that we're taking with us. So to start with, like I said, I've got we've got the hot wired system. These will be my gloves. Leanne, she just has the heated liners, so they're still have the plug on them right here to plug in, but hers are just liners, whereas mine are the full-fledged gloves. This is her jacket, hot wire jacket, and it's just got a plug down here. You turn it on, you change the different settings to it, and then she also has hot wired pants that just split off with a Y adapter off of this, so she can plug her jacket and then her gloves, and then also her pants will go into it at the same time. While I'm here, yes, we also installed a nice cup holder here, and a cup holder on the passenger side here. Wasn't really sure how this one was going to work out, but it's actually worked really good. It just folds down here, and then this pops up, and this is like it's not really a spring, but you can kind of tighten it or close it up, and it'll stay there. And then when not in use, just folds down and back up. Obviously it's gonna jiggle around some, so I wouldn't suggest having any kind of like containers that are open. But yeah, seems to work really good. As far as helmets, we bought these helmets about last month, I think. They are the Sedici. I cannot remember the name of the model. I'll put it up on the screen somewhere. But they have the integrated, so they are modular helmets, and they have the integrated Bluetooth communications system built into it. Also has the the sun visor that can also pop down as well, and that can be lowered and raised with the helmet up or closed. So as far as all my batteries and charging equipment, this is kind of the setup that we'll be taking with us. As far as battery packs, these are just standard. I think this is like a 10,000 milliamp. This is like a 12,000 milliamp. This is like an 8,000 milliamp. We'll take all those with us. This is a 3 battery charger for the GoPro. So I can either charge this up off of one of these, or I can charge this up off on the bike while we're riding. This is a 2 battery charger for the Insta360, which again can be charged up off of that or off of the bike. Bunch of cables, but I did buy well, I bought all these cables and this thing back here in the back at the same time off Amazon. I think it's a 10-port 60-watt USB charger that I'll take with us. We'll bring it into the hotel just to plug everything in, all the battery packs, the helmets, and yeah, I think it was like, well, again, I'll stick up, or I'll put the link down in the description for this and for all the cables, but probably around 50 bucks for all the cables, and works great, charges everything up super quick. Yeah, so that's the batteries situation. This is the battery pack that will go. What it will do is it will sit in this compartment in here, and I have a cable that will run out underneath the top of the closure there, and it will just run up to the top of the 360, so that the 360 can pretty much run continuously for the entire day. As I said in my previous video, I've got 3 512 gigabyte SD cards for the Insta360. I think I have 250 gig SD cards for the GoPro, which I don't think we're going to be using the GoPro quite as much with the 360, but may use the GoPro. Actually, I'll probably let Leanne have the GoPro and let her take whatever video she wants going down the road or while we're stopped somewhere. But I think I have plenty of storage capacity for all the video that we could ever possibly want. They will be taking photos with the cameras. So I think that's it as far as the batteries and the gear. So as far as like essentials, like that you would probably want to have on any kind of road trip of any kind, these are some of the things that we'll be taking with us that kind of falls into that category. So the Goldwing has a built-in air pump system to it. So it's all built into it. However, we also bring this, which is it's a USB. You could charge it up USB, and it's just a portable inflator, and it works really good. You just plug the end of the hose at the into the tire, and it'll tell you what the current pressure is, and then you just set the pressure to whatever you want it, hit the go button, and it'll fill it up until it's at the appropriate pressure, and it'll cut off. Which is why I like to do that pretty much every morning. Oh, well, there you go, that's what it sounds like. I like to do that every morning. Just I'll go and hook this up onto the tires just to make sure the tires are good. It also has a built-in flashlight. Yep, a little flashlight in case you're stuck in the dark needing to do it. And it's got a charging port on the back of it, so it's also another battery pack if we need it to be. Really, really cool. I forget how much I paid for this. I'll put a link in the description as well. It's just called Tire Inflator. I'm sure there's a brand name. Tire Inflator. Just look for those. So here's some other things that we're taking with us. Obviously, it's got a first aid kit. It's got all the, I think it's like 148 different items that's in there. I don't want to open this thing up because it'll spill all over the place. Got a little toolkit. Basically, all the basic tools that you'll need. I don't know why I have I don't know what that is. I think that previous owner had that in there. And then a tire repair kit that luckily we've not had to use. So we'll turn this off here, and then we'll go over to the other side. But again, I've never used the built-in air pump system for the Goldwing. I'm sure it works perfectly great. It is hooked up into, I don't know if you can see them down there. I'm sure you can, but 2 air horns, train horns, which are extremely, extremely loud. I have had to use those a couple of times. And this side, I am not sure. Okay, so on this side we've got our rain gear, and this is my heated jacket here, and I think that's pretty much it. It's got the manual in there, but just our rain gear. We've got them stuck in some Ziploc bags, so that kind of leaves the back compartment here completely empty, which is nice. You can stick a good size little piece of luggage, like a carry-on luggage. I'm not sure what the actual dimensions. I probably can't stick an actual full-size carry-on luggage bag in here, but you can stick a decent size luggage bag in here, along with some other things. And trust me, Leanne has it packed pretty full. Yeah, that's just some of the things that we take with us. That's always on the bike, no matter where we go.